Hello everyone, welcome to the grand tour of the network neighborhood. Have you ever wondered how your wireless headphones talk to your phone? Or how you can play video game with someone halfway across the world? It's not magic, it's network scale. So today, we're breaking down the four big hitters: PAN, LAN, MAN, and WAN. So think of them like a clothing sizes, from extra small to extra extra large. So without further ado, let's start our discussion. Personal Area Network, or PAN, is a network for interconnecting devices within an individual's workspace, typically a few meters. Often use Bluetooth or USB to connect devices like phones, laptops, and wearables. So let's talk about the purpose of PAN. The purpose of PAN is to connect personal peripherals like mouse, keyboard, or headphones. Also, to synchronizes data between devices. So for types, there are two types of PAN: wireless and wired. So for wireless or WPAN, it uses Bluetooth, Zigbee, IRDA, or ultra wideband or UWB. So for wired ones, it uses USB or FireWire. So for independency, it usually functions independently of a router and does not connect directly to the internet, though it can act as a gateway to a local area network or LAN. So for common examples, connecting a Bluetooth headset to a smartphone. Next, pairing a wireless mouse and keyboard to a laptop. Transferring files from a phone to a tablet using Bluetooth or AirDrop. And last one is connecting a smartwatch to a phone. So let's talk about the pros and cons of a PAN. So for the pros, it is easy to set up, highly portable, low cost, and secure. So for cons, it is limited in range, lower data transfer compared to LAN, and limited devices compatibility.
A local area network or LAN is characterized by its ability to connect computers and other devices within a small geographic areas, such as home, school, office, or campus. It provides high-speed data transfer, allowing users to share files, printers, and internet connections efficiently. Lands are usually private owned and managed, which make them more secure and easier to control compared to larger networks. They commonly use internet cables or wireless or Wi-Fi connections and relatively low cost to set up and maintain. Because of their limited size, LANs experience low latency and fewer errors, making them reliable for everyday communication and collaboration.
A metropolitan area network, or MAN, is a type of computer network that spans over a metropolitan area, typically a city. It provides high-speed data, communication services such as video, audio, and data transfer between multiple LANs or local area networks and WANs or wide area networks. The main purpose of a MAN is to connect different LANs in a city to share resources and exchange data, as well as to provide internet access to users. A MAN typically covers a geographic area of several kilometers and is larger than LAN but smaller than a WAN. It can covers the area which ranges from 5 to 50 kilometers, which is capable of carrying from a group of buildings to the whole city. In man, data rates are moderate to high. Mostly, it uses optical fibers, which results in high-speed connectivity. Also, a MAN network can use a variety of access technologies such as wireless, fiber optics, or copper band, or copper-based connection to provide connectivity to different devices and networks. So for hybrid topology, a MAN network may use a combination of different topology such as a ring, bus, or star topology, depending on the specific requirements of the network.
A wide area network, or WAN, is a type of computer network that covers a large geographical area. Unlike a local area network, or LAN, which is limited to a small area like a home, school, or office, a WAN can connect cities, countries, and even continents. One of the best examples of WAN is the Internet. It connects millions of smaller networks all around the world, allowing people to communicate, share data, and access information instantly. WANs work by using telecommunication links, such as fiber optic cables, satellite connection, leased lines, or wireless network. These connections allows data to travel over a long distance between different locations. Business often use WANs to connect branch offices in different cities or countries. For example, a company with offices in New York, London, and Tokyo can use a WAN, so employees can share files, access the same system, and communicate efficiently. Some advantages of WAN include long-distance communication, centralized data access, and improved collaboration. However, WANs can also be more expensive, slower than LANs, and more complex to manage due to their size and security requirements. Conclusion: a wide area network plays a very important role in modern communication. It connects people and organizations across the globe and makes global communication and information sharing is possible.
The strategic integration of PAN, LAN, MAN, and WAN forms the invisible nervous system of our modern world, scaling connectivity from personal devices to global infrastructure, while PANs and LANs drive individual convenience and localized productivity through seamless resources sharing. MANs and WANs bridge the gap across cities and continents, dismantling geographical barriers to commerce and communication. Ultimately, this hierarchy of networks is vital because it transforms isolated hardware into a collective high-speed intelligence, ensuring that information remains accessible, businesses stay scalable, and the global community stays interconnected. And that will be all for our PAN, LAN, MAN, and WAN lesson.